Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I have just realized looking in the viewfinder that this literally looks like I'm about to film the typical YouTuber apology. I am in a bedroom. I'm in a hotel right now. I am at Heathrow Airport. This is gonna be uploaded after a couple days after I film this, so I'm not here right now, but I'm staying at Heathrow Airport Hotel right now because it is currently 2 a.m. and I am going to be flying to Japan in a matter of hours. I'm very nervous, so I am going to be swiftly continuing with this series as it's something that's distracting me from the fact that I'm going to be on a plane for like 15 hours, my biggest fear. Okay, so if you're aware, we have been covering the Dawson Jeffree series. I don't want to give any more of an introduction. I have started every video with explaining why we're doing this, seeing how things ages, blah, 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 blah. Let's just get into it. This is the next episode. It is the ugly side of the beauty world. Now, I can't remember what this one is about. I feel like for the other ones, I've kind of known. Like I said, watched these back in 2019 when these came out. The last one we did was the $20 million deal. It was all about money. Shane crying about being fucked over and he has so little money and stuff. They moved out of the old house. And then we're going to find out what the ugly side of the beauty world is. Apparently, Dawson and Jeffree are going to tell us that there's an ugly side of the beauty world that isn't them. Okay! Okay, pause. It is currently the 14th of February, which for a majority of the people is an exciting day where you get to spend it with your partner. And if that is you, we are eternally happy for you. But if you're like myself, today can be a pretty bleak day. So, I put on my little sexy little pajamas and I'm ready to tell you that today's video is sponsored yet again by Adam and Eve, who we love so much. Now, Adam and Eve are the main reason that I get to continue making these videos for you. And when you use the deal and the code, it basically is the biggest support you can do of my channel. Adam and Eve have been supporting my videos now for, I think, over 3 years. And you guys have been supporting the deal for over 3 years, which I really appreciate. Now, back to the original point. It's a pretty bleak day when you're single, but it doesn't have to be. So I would get your little fingers going and go to adamandeve.com. And if you look through the website, there are so many different self-care things. There's so many different games. There's so much variations of all different products. And today doesn't have to be a bleak day. Today doesn't have to be a day where you can be sad that you're single, because there's things we can do about that. So if you go over to Adam and Eve, you'll see all the products at adamandeve.com. When you're at the checkout, please use the code ADAM50, ADAM50. You will get 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada, shipping everywhere else. Right now, I'm currently in Japan. Like, whenever I'm back home, I can send it all around as well. They have shipping everywhere. But if you're in US and Canada, you will get that free shipping. Now, the good thing about them is you're going to love the products you have, which is why people keep using this deal. But they do have a 90-day no-hassle return and 24/7 customer service. So if you're not happy with the product, you can return it. But let me tell you something. People always comment on the videos that are sponsored and be like, actually really love this deal. So you won't need that. But just know that the 90 days there. 24/7 customer service. Now, a big reason I'm also really happy to stand behind them as a company is because they are, number one, over 50 years in the game, so they're really reliable and their stuff is good. But also, a bunch of their proceeds goes to helping fighting the spread of HIV all around the world, which, again, I'm just very happy to stand behind them, and I'm very grateful that they continue coming back. And I'm also just, I don't really do that many sponsorships, so I really do believe in this company. And I, again, profusely thank Adam and Eve for coming back to the channel. I thank the muckers for using it. Again, this is the biggest support. Now, if you're watching this on the day I upload it, it is the 14th. It is Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be a bleak day. We can sort things out. We are not going to look around on everyone on social media posting all about their booze and feel sad about ourselves. We can do something about that. So, adamandeve.com, use code ADAM50 at checkout for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Thank you, Adam and Eve, and on with the video. Okay, this music means that there's a sponsorship. Yep. Let's get past this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna treat you like a real one.
Oh, the makeup room. How long did that last? Not very long.
Okay. See, because now that I have my chair set up and I have all my things. So wait.
Yeah, this is legit.
Wait, go back.
Go back?
Yeah. Like you're walking into
Oh.
I love a good Shane Dawson song. Speaking of Shane Dawson songs, who remembers Shane Dawson's Christmas song? It was like, they'll be dancing and singing. That's how he sang it. He sang it in that voice. He was like, this Christmas time, they'll be dancing and singing. God, that strains my voice to kind of sing like him there. But I actually think that's quite accurate to how he sounded. He was like, this Christmas time. Who remembers that? Anyone? Anyone? Did I make that up? Oh.
Oh yes, this is all my products. There's some over here. Why don't you take a seat? Oh, this is our customer service girl, Gucci. Say hi.
Oh, her name's Gucci.
Oh yes, how are you enjoying the chair?
Oh, it's nice.
So, what are you looking for?
Well, I mean,
This is the craziest POV.
I wanted you I wanted you to do my makeup for fun, but because you keep on getting sent all this free skincare shit, I put some of it on my face last night and it like made my skin all red, so I actually need makeup. My face is all red.
Pretty bad. Riley, can you help? I just want to film the consultation with my first client. Here. Let's see.
Oh no. How bad is my face on that camera?
It's
Oh my god. What did they do to him? Free my boy. What kind of skincare was he using? Or did he just use a leftover of one of Shane's tiles?
pretty bad. Jesus, I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks crazy. It looks like you got punched in the face twice.
It's actually, this is like your first functional, like, I actually need you to fix this.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, high energy
strong.
strong.
Let me take a good before picture. Wow. You have good skin, except for that.
The best thing to do when you're having an allergic reaction, put some makeup on it.
Okay.
I'm having a sensory overload. It's the talk of the season.
3 months from now, we're going to be doing photo shoots, a commercial for the palette. What about the photo shoots and stuff?
Oh, we have to do a shoot or two. I usually do 2 shoots, especially 2 palettes.
Okay. When's that going to be?
Whenever you want.
I just need to figure out. Soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
See now everything feels like.
So, that's my nightmare. I had a moment like last week where I was spiraling, and then my old trainer texted me, and she was like, hey, super random, but like, I'm thinking about moving back to LA. Would you want to work together again? I was literally like...
Not the trainer messaging him and being like, hey, we need to work together again. If my trainer texts me that, I would be like, go fuck yourself.
Why are you naked?
I was running out to shower.
Can't relate.
I mean, I'm down. I need
Really?
It sucks, but I feel like I need somebody to tell me to work out. Honestly.
Yes. I'm just saying, us, body makeovers, fucking, literally Dolan twins, shook to death. Sorry, twins have been deceased.
Can you guys move this party downstairs?
Fuck you.
Speaking of the Dolan twins, isn't it crazy how they like fully left the internet? Like the Dolan twins, they took their money and they ran. Which I think is probably for the best, because remember when the fans were showing up at, I think it was their dad's funeral or something? Those poor guys on the internet went through a lot.
Okay, I have to get ready. I have to get my gym clothes on.
Never even remember or forget the trauma of being a friend of James Charles. Can't even imagine what they went through there.
My water and my towel. It's so funny. She has like I walked in and she had like a whiteboard with like a inspirational question of the day. And it was like so cheesy and kind of lame, but then I answered
Sorry, this shirt is so gross. It's so gross.
it, and then she answered it, and then we like hugged and bonded. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I mean, I feel like the last time that I really went in with training and working out, it was literally just to get skinny. That was the whole reason. I hated my body. I wanted to look skinny on YouTube. I did lose weight, but it never really happened, and I never was happy, and I still, you know, wanted to kill myself. So, why is there a knife?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, side note. Okay. Should hide that from myself. So I think this time is different because it's about trying to look better for the beauty world, but it's also about health. I don't want to die. I don't want to have a heart attack. I don't know. I'm excited about life, which is weird. It's new.
Wow, that was so inspirational. Brought a tear to my eye.
God, are you serious?
Wait, I kind of just want a teaser of what this is about. So this episode is about working out, and then we're in some sort of business meeting. Oh! This is the one where Shane says that Morgan went on a beauty trip, a brand trip, and they made her feel bad for not getting surgery or something. So then Jeffree has the one-on-one with Morgan, and it's like, babe, don't change anything. That's what happens in this episode. I forgot about that. And then they do the final design in this episode. And then there is an emotional moment, something at the end, and then we're ending it with Andrew in makeup again. Okay, we're in for a treat.
You're really drinking a Diet Coke while you're walking to your gym.
Yeah, it helps me. It's my
Look at that mountain. How beautiful is that?
Oh no, Uno, that's the ball that helps Daddy with his joints.
What?
Uno, no, sweetie, oh no, that helps Daddy with his pain.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, this isn't for you. Idiot. I'm tired.
How long has she been standing there for?
Oh, the gym. Wait, they haven't seen it.
This might be pink.
Do some Mr. Cage shit.
I can't. I don't know how to do that shit.
You know, like the... Yeah, like
Okay, hold on.
swoop in.
Yeah, just like Mr. K.
Okay.
That's a new quote for the day and a new thing to accomplish. So if you want to answer that out loud.
One bad habit you wish to quit if I went.
One.
Yeah.
Just so you don't get overwhelmed.
More board space.
Like, what do you know that you are doing that you know is a bad habit and you do have the power to stop it? And it doesn't mean you have to do it in one day.
Is that pink?
Maybe a day.
So raise your glass if you are in all the right ways. Yes. Blow me one last kiss.
And then
You better
the
try.
next day.
That might be
I
pink.
think-
Might.
This is gonna be hard. But it's gonna sound cheesy, but I think I want to, just for today, not say anything bad about myself.
Ooh, that is a really
Big
good
challenge.
That's a
Do you want me to film you in slow motion running?
This cutting in and out of the shots with Andrew are making no sense, but okay. I'm just going along with it. Alright, I really don't give a shit about this gym. Let's go to Jeffree. Hey, Jeffree!
Hi.
Oh, my fingers.
She's feeling robbed and ready to make
Hit it on the glass table.
Hi. Oh my god. I hate that every time I see you guys, I'm like, the craziest shit's happened.
Oh my god, you're that friend officially.
Officially. Sorry, Trisha. Game over. Come in. I don't want the
Not the Trisha drag. That didn't age well.
outside world to see me.
This weekend, a photo popped up online, and they took
Oh, we're still on the robbery. We're still in the robbery saga. Again, a lot of people have their theories about it. Why are my tracksuit bottoms ripped? I just bought these. That's upsetting. Oh, a robbery of the fabric. A lot of people have their theories on the robbery. I don't have any proof either way, but I don't believe it happened. I think it was just a way to promote Jeffree's new launch, and it was mainstream media, and then they were aware of his next launch, which was this product. And then these leaked images of it were everywhere, which means that people saw the product earlier. So then whenever Jeffree released it early, people were like, we now want it because we've seen it before, when they wouldn't have seen it in any other context. I believe that it was fake. However, have no proof of it. Also don't carry the
entire shade.
An entire shade.
Fucking concealer.
Of fucking concealer.
I have 4 bitches in jail right now. I have warrants on their phones and computers to find out how they got the stolen items from the people here to track the fucking people that broke in.
Oh my god.
It's really dark, so they...
Sorry, this highlighter is crazy. Jeffree looks like the Tin fucking Man. You're one of the head people in makeup, and that is how you've applied your highlighter? Alright.
To ruin my concealer launch. I couldn't believe they were dumb enough to post a photo trying to sell it before the, like... It was devastating.
There's blinding and then there's badly applied.
I didn't plan on talking about it or showing things off today, but hi.
So see, then his video talking about a robbery, which obviously got a lot of mainstream media attention and a lot of attention, rather than if he just released, okay, if he released a video saying, launching my new product, or I just got robbed, but the entire video about the robbery is talking about the new products, he's gonna do that one, and then sells more products, which is why I don't believe the robbery happened.
Exactly.
Have no proof though.
Come on, launch me.
See?
Okay, so I want to update you guys on so much shit. Every day I'm crying, screaming, and laughing.
So I'm just trying to stay positive. Because there's so much greatness happening. Blue Blood made so much money. Shane and cried on my floor for 10 minutes secretly with the lights off.
Oh my god. I mean, I wasn't surprised. I knew that was gonna happen.
I couldn't believe it was that big. I was just like, so...
Sorry, that highlighter is crazy.
Packaging lady just got here. She has rough samples of the actual like components of what the eyeshadows are going in, and I'm like, holy shit.
So what do we do now with this? What do we do?
So Anna, who you met, she will be presenting you with a bunch of ideas in the next few weeks for how the palette could look, and the spiral, and the whole thing, and we'll just go through and see if we love it or not.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it was Andrew who ended up designing the palette. Not Anna, not Shane, not Jeffree. So I wonder if his cut was good because he ended up making the design on Photoshop. I remember that lore.
That you have fun. I have a lot.
Good to see you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa, what the hell? I don't know. I'm excited.
Let me take the plastic off. I look like I'm suffocating. Your skin looks stashed, by the way. What's happening?
I did a beat. I did a light natural beat.
You did. And it's so serious. What's happening?
So this is foundation or like
This is the foundation.
floor cream?
This is foundation.
Obsessed with these clips that are trying to show us Shane's progress, but if you think about it, at this time, he's almost completed his makeup palette, and yet he's going into all these shops not even knowing what the products mean whenever he's asking the workers for it. The spokesperson of beauty, guys.
Like,
Sean, his name again?
maybe a little Shane.
Shane. I have a redness too.
Sorry.
Does it actually look okay?
Yeah, it looks
Wait,
great.
really?
You look evened out and like ready to conquer a fucking empire. I'm like, okay.
It's just a
Work.
little moment.
All right, well, minus the black mark and ruining my life. How are you?
The biggest concern I think was the concealer, so I'll make sure we match perfectly.
That would be bad if it took the concealer because that's not good. That would launch.
Like we designed.
I don't
that
believe
and
it.
created It took us how long?
Like almost a year.
Just for the design alone.
Yeah.
The formula a year plus. So didn't know my product was gonna be introduced like that, but here we are. The good news is today I might smile for the first time. And we have a lot to show you.
I like the white hoops.
God, I remember thinking that backpack used to be cute, but really when you see it, it's hideous. Again, I think the mirror is cute, so cute. That bag is ugly.
Okay. I didn't really explain to you what we're doing.
Oh, that pushover is crazy on the hair.
You just
Hey,
invited me
Morgan.
to come over. I'm ready. My Invisalign. I have to get my teeth straight. I feel like people will like me more if I have straighter teeth. It's a theory.
My god. This is why we need to talk to Jeffree.
What do you think Jeffree's gonna solve against that? He literally has fake teeth.
Oh, maybe he'll tell me that it's okay to get fake teeth. I've been considering it.
Now, Rylan, that's a drag. See, Rylan, when you make these little shady marks, we like you more and more. Keep them coming. It makes you more bearable.
Okay. No, I talked to him a little bit about you possibly getting involved with the wrong crowd / not letting all of the beauty guru people influence you too much because
But they're influencers.
Come on,
I
Rylan,
want
with
you to
these
have a
shady remarks.
come to Jesus moment with Morgan, because she's like having a little bit of a breakdown today. She doesn't want to ever go on a brand trip again.
Is she
She's
back
like,
home from Hawaii?
she's coming home now. She's like, everybody's being so mean to me. And she's like, all the gurus are making fun of me. And then she's like, and there's a brand trip I signed a contract for, I guess. She's like, and I can't get out of it, but I don't want to go.
They can't force you to go somewhere.
They literally were like, well, you still have to post 5 pictures even if you
There
don't
she
go.
goes. Send me the fucking brand and I'll handle it now.
Thank you.
I think it's crazy because before I lived here, I'd never even known that like Botox or lip injections or any of that stuff was a thing. And now, like after hanging out with all these people, you don't even have to talk to them. Just like being around them, they're all like, "Oh, what the fuck you got done?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Then you think about it, like it's every day. I'm like, "Wow, I should probably get like fake teeth, probably lip injections, maybe a nose job, and also like maybe Botox." But I'd never thought about that before in my life. It's like a cult thing. Like,
Me neither. Me neither. Me neither. Me neither, girl. Don't look at my lips.
suck you when they're like, "Let me give you the needles."
Yes.
Or not only are they getting the same work done, they're going to the same person.
Oh yeah,
Literally the
Joanna
same.
nurse.
The fact that you know that is so scary.
Well, because she asked me if I wanted to get lip injections, and I said no. But I
That's something that's so crazy to me about like the influencer scene and how these doctors reach out to influencers by being like, normally I charge a couple $100 for like Botox or lip filler, but if you do it, I will do it for free. And then you promote it to your young audience. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up.
canceled. I got scared when they canceled. I was like, if I show up to this house with lip injections, everyone's gonna be like, it's done.
Listen, I don't want people mad at me saying I'm like surgery shaming. I've had a couple.
You have?
My extra skin we've talked about.
Oh.
That's like an accomplishment.
I know, it's like a 600-pound life moment. But if you really want it, do it. But if it comes from just feel pressured, that's such the wrong thing to do because you're gonna regret it. Let's just, okay, all right.
Yeah, wait, this actually is like necessary.
This is like actually like an intervention. Holy shit, I didn't know it was that bad.
Wait, so you had an appointment?
You have a lot of lipstick. Which ones do you use?
None of them. Like, it never ever looks good.
Hell, it's not even like that.
There's something very unlikable about Ryland, and there's something very likable about Morgan. Which is interesting considering they're siblings. But yeah, there's something very likable about Morgan. I think she's very normal. And there's something very unlikable about Ryland. He's very normal, but he, like, pretends not to be. I like Morgan. I've always liked Morgan. Well, I actually don't keep up with her now, but I mean, back in the day, I really enjoyed Morgan. I thought she was quite funny. Never really watched her videos on her own because, like, I just didn't. But when she was around the grip setting, I thought she was quite funny and enjoyable to witness, if you will.
Oh, I can't.
So shout out Morgan.
Well,
Hey.
she reached out to me and I was like, that sounds fun.
Was she gonna charge you?
No.
What? Okay.
Because
Ryland's like, do it.
that's why all these girls do it, because they get to do it for free. So then it's like, why would I not change my face for free?
Me. Okay. We're going.
This is great. Business is booming, but this whole place is changing. And we're trying to, it's just there's so much going on. Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry about that. What do we want to dive into first, Miss Anna?
So we had two main directions for palettes.
Yes. I didn't think everyone's saying it. They couldn't believe we topped the blood sugar packaging.
I mean, I feel like whatever we do should be, like, I mean, we're coming after the blue blood things. Like,
Don't
the
you guys
best
think?
looking thing ever. It needs to be really good, right?
Yeah. But it literally like, what is it? You know what I mean? Yeah.
First one, but I brought all the samples.
I don't know, there's something really interesting about watching them both be like, we've got to make something bigger and better and different than Blue Blood. But if I remember correctly, Conspiracy's layout was the exact layout of Blue Ball. I was going to say Blue Balls. Okay. Of oh my god, Blue Blood. Blue Blood. It's the exact same thing, but just the spirals. By the way, that is a piece of hair floating around before people are like, at minute thing, there's an orb. Just fucking hair.
So you can review all directions and all.
We're gonna lay out
So it wasn't anything
everything.
different.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Wait,
That
what the
guy
fuck?
is
Who
so
did that?
fit.
They sent them the idea, and then they,
Yeah, that's where you're going.
He's so cute.
Whoa.
Not Shane, the other one.
That's really cool.
And I have different options for the paper and artwork.
This thank God they didn't go for this. You know why? This looks like a zoomed in Wikipedia page, and it looks awful and so cheap. I wonder what this even says. Couldn't even be bothered to read it. However, I do enjoy the, like, signature component of it. I think it's quite fun. However, it looks so lazy. I'm so glad they didn't go for this one.
Oh my god, wait, this is so weird. This is literally like what I drew on a piece of paper. And
Yes, God.
Oh wait, that's
Crazy. We have every finish. We have old school.
Looks so
new
cheap.
School.
Oh my god, wait, this is crazy. Oh my god.
That's sick. Yeah.
Thank God they didn't choose that. No shade, Anna.
Okay.
What?
Now for the conspiracy palette, there's like 50 ideas. So I want to see your vibe. So there's a million different types.
An overshare.
Pink look gray.
Also known as Beverly Hills Brat icon.
But it is hard because she's sensitive. And I feel bad. And she always comes back from anything where she's hanging out with those types of people feeling really bad about herself.
I'm not a very good blogger.
Like, she's not making enough money because all they talk about is how much they make money. She doesn't get brand deals. And I all talk about brand deals. She's not.
And the realty is the
Jeffree's gonna say exactly what I'm about to say now. If someone is gloating about how much money they make, especially if they're an influencer, they probably don't make that much. Because they have to keep up the facade. So they're gonna lie to you. If someone's constantly talking to you about how much money they have, then they have so much. If they don't talk about it, then they probably have a normal amount of money or they have a lot of money. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know of any influencer that I know in my real life, specifically from my time in LA, the people that were, they don't flaunt it on social media, but the people that will brag about it privately are the people that I know that have no money, and I'm like, why do you even do that?
just for attention and to feel good around others. If they were all just themselves, imagine how great everyone would get along. But all they're focused on is, I have this more than you, and I'm better, and I'm better, and I'm better. And it's just like...
This is so inspirational, Jeffree.
I'm like, oh, it's just not the environment that I
So
wanted to be around.
inspirational. What a lovely speech from Jeffree.
No, that is my favorite jacket just because it looks like a bowling jacket. Thank you.
I'm smitten by him.
Really?
The gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper! What are we in Shrek?
I'm gonna snatch him. He can open my gate.
What an inspirational moment. So Morgan now goes to Jeffree and they have a beautiful little heart-to-heart moment. But before that, we go back to our other product designs. I literally, it was Andrew that saved the palette because any design before Andrew was the cheapest looking shit ever. Like, I couldn't even believe Jeffree was signing off on it. Thank God they changed
So we
it.
have large.
Like, this looks
smaller
cheap.
Logo.
The inside I'm deceased over. The static is
I like
everything.
that. Yeah, the static is, that's... Wow. That inside is good.
And this can be to protect the shadows if you want something over it.
They all don't look good. They changed it,
You
so...
just take it away.
See, there's different crazy static. Like, I don't like this one inside. I love
Oh,
I
that's...
told you this is all
Yeah,
good.
For sure.
And there's more conspiracy palettes we have right here that we want to show you.
The different body types and stuff.
Yeah, those are also different.
When you see the TV that she popped out of.
Yeah. Excited.
Okay. Let's just pull these over there for a minute.
Okay.
Let's keep pulling out.
Yeah.
I'm, like, nervous.
Those are different shape.
It's very interesting as well because it's very obvious in the moment that Jeffree is just signing off on whatever. Like, Jeffree's just excited about making money, but it's interesting because Shane doesn't care about the makeup, but he cares about the design because it's very clearly, you're able to tell that he's not on board with any of the designs so far. So it's interesting what he actually cares about to do with this palette, and that's when he gets, you know, outspoken. So I mean, good for him. Finally, some involvement.
What about this?
Is that a UFO?
Alien palette ideas.
I'm gravitating to this one. This one, like, is it possible for the spiral, like we talked about, to be like a little bump?
So he's
Yes, like-
gravitating towards this one, which is the exact same as Blue Blood, and the other ones that they were like, we need to make one so different. He's chose the same one. Okay.
Slightly
Oh, yeah.
Because that would be a game changer too.
Those are different shape.
Obviously, the art is it can be changed, but
First
these are
time opening, so
Yeah.
for this one, I just decided to try on. So we can move it to
Wow, girl. The house.
You know what I mean? I don't think Jeffree likes any of these designs, but again, I feel that he's kind of overplaying it to just get this done as quick as possible. And it's like, wow, he really just lowers the standards, right? Whenever he wants to make a bit of buck. And these all look kind of ugly. No shade, Anna.
So nice watching your reaction. It's like my favorite part.
We love a live first impression.
With like a shape nicer.
Wow.
I love the way Anna was like, this is my favorite part, getting to watch your reactions. But it's very clear when you look at Shane that he hates all of them. What is he pacing for?
What's up? You're gonna die. Like,
So, I have a pit in my stomach. I've had a weird morning. So, okay.
I don't even know what's going on. What's happening?
Yeah, so you haven't checked your emails.
No, because there was like a million of them.
Yeah, that was me. So, here's what happened. After we left Jeffree's office, the conspiracy palette wasn't there. Like, it just wasn't what we...
It's your moment. Do something good. But do what you want, you know?
I don't know, we just didn't have a good feeling about it. So, then it kind of got really frantic.
Or like.
Because I don't think we're gonna do.
Yeah, but
that,
just
but
because
just
we
for the
already did samples.
Okay. Let's not distract though.
Yeah, okay.
Let's for now.
Okay, so I was right. It's very clear that Shane doesn't like them. You know what then? Maybe Jeffree also doesn't like them, but he's just being nice and professional to Anna, which would show him in a nicer light to me as a person that he's not being just necessarily rude to her designs that she worked hard on. Maybe that's what Jeffree's doing.
Okay. Can we show you another idea?
Okay.
The knobs and things aren't done on it, so this is the skeleton that we'll call it.
Yes.
Anna?
It was definitely like, uh-oh.
Whoa. Wow.
Our.
This
Whoa. Wait.
also looks terrible. Oh my god, I used to have a German teacher and she used to go, this is terrible. Miss her. Anyway, these all look really bad. Like, and you know the reason I'm saying they look really bad? Because we have done so many episodes now, right? And all we've heard is, we're the best packaging, we spend so much money, and they all look like cheap shit so far. No shade to Anna, but it really just goes to show that who's really the brains behind this? Considering at the end of this episode, what I remember is Andrew is the one that chooses the final design.
So
He
this
makes it himself.
works. If you move it, they like lock the palette. They have.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
see the mechanism? So you can actually lock your palette so it doesn't open or ever spill. Yeah, so
I'm
these
trying really hard to make you happy.
I would rather have a good design than something that can fucking lock.
So we can metalize those so they
Like,
wouldn't.
this looks so bad. And the like sloppy like logos here, like, and again, I don't even think that this has anything to do with Anna, because the direction that Shane and Jeffree are giving obviously isn't clear, because she's designed the other palettes that look beautiful.
Obviously stay
look like that. That's just a skeleton of the plastic molding of what we could do. Does it actually lock yet?
It should be, yeah.
Like that? Maybe. Try opening. Let me see.
Yeah, they could do it longer, definitely. It's just like a first try because
Like a trial of ideas, exactly.
Fusions
We gotta
are so
start somewhere.
hard.
I think that's what it is. There's one of two things I want you to, like, answer for me down below. Do you think that Jeffree doesn't care about how this looks and is just signing off on anything? Or do you think he doesn't want to hurt this woman's feelings and is basically just going along with everything? Because there he is basically answering for the product not working. It didn't lock, and he's like, yeah, well, this is just the first design. Like, yeah, I agree with you, babe. I agree with you, babe.
To just get it on
Let me know.
time.
Just like what shape? Like a fucking, you know what I mean? Old school TV.
That highlighter is
or
crazy.
something, you know what I mean? Or it needs to be like fucking like sick. Like
We
It
can
looks so
work on it
bad.
and make it like more clear and that one to like more shiny. Just because you changed the concept,
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Of course. It's like a rough idea. So anything that's
Yeah.
changeable, more expensive, better everything. It's just kind of like a rough, we're like a rough. That's insane. Like a little show.
I think Jeffree is stressing here because he made his I like it rough joke, but no one laughed and he didn't laugh or anything. It was just filling space. I think it's very high tension right now. It's interesting that they only start to care about how the product looks whenever it's like the outer casing, not like actually the color scheme or anything, but whatever. We'll get what we get.
Look.
They all look bad.
Holy shit. So, what do you gravitate towards more? What is your gut like? Wow, this is really cool. Like we're almost there, or like.
Okay, I would say.
They all look like the same version of boring and cheap.
It's like in Toy Store, you know. Deciding on what to get my daughter, that's the same.
And then remember, they're all gonna have an extra box around these.
Is this where you film your videos?
Okay, back with Morgan.
Oh, you never been in? No.
Just have all these lights set up for no reason.
Morgan, we have a mistake for hairline.
Whoa. I have one ring light that is actually Shane's.
Okay, ready? Yes. Here, okay, this one is Shade Food Videos. Take her out the bag, baby. Take her out the bag.
Again, I'm glad they didn't do that because the pink is just like a rehashed Jeffree Star Cosmetics thing before. I don't know. It's interesting how messy this episode is where like everything is seemingly going wrong.
Here, I'm deceased.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, why are you?
Anna, why did you tell me?
Because it's like you were discussing something. I'm like, should I slow down?
Oh my god, I quit. Yeah, with see, I don't like the black though. Yeah, it's actually like whoa. Holy shit. Hi overwhelmed. I wanted the detailing in the pan to be perfect.
They fucking killed this.
Oh yeah, they.
That is such an ugly neon color. Like a yellow would be nice, but for some reason that appears very neon-y.
This
I'm just being a hater.
Isn't it sick?
This is better than
Let me live,
I've ever had.
bitch. I literally look like I'm filming an apology video.
Quick side note. For the main daddy, did you like this? That?
Yes.
Or the teeth? Like, what body did you like? Do you like shiny? Do you like this? Ignore these logos. This is the problem is I'm such a visual queen. It's hard for me to look at those logos. It's hard to look past it. I think if this was scooted down a hair and our logo is like something, it's like, I think you...
I'm not loving the font.
Okay. All right. I would like to show you Flaming Hot.
Oh my god!
So much fun music.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
so to get detailing in a pan is sometimes kind of hard and the idea doesn't translate. So we went over that one a few times and I added.
Okay, I want to skip to the talk with Morgan. Or wait, no, we'll go to the palette thing first. I just don't care about looking at these ugly colors.
I know we're down to the wire, so I have anxiety, but like different spiraling, like, or like a different way to read the spiral. Was there any other options? Because I didn't.
Oof.
Like, is it reading hypnotic? Because it's almost reading candy to me.
I think the hypnotic
Not
thing
ASMR,
is
the
like,
chew.
Like, I think we have this down now. Thank God, right? Like, I think we're there.
Yeah.
but this I'm not too sure.
Okay, let's get past this. Truth be told, is probably just a bunch of like ugly colors. All right, let's go.
You know, I've done this before. I'm like, well, actually, this is not the tea. And like the whole thing. It's just scary because then the next go around, it's like we have to pick one. Same, I'm wet. I'm sweating. Yeah, I am not liking the front of this palette, minus even if that was it. It's just not there. I'm not gagging. I'm not like, wow. This whole idea, I'm fully there. I'm fully hard. I'm gagged. I'm spitting. I'm choking. I see the full vision of what this is. This one, it's just not giving me...
Okay, this is weird, and this already is a no in my head.
What?
But what if, and it's not possible to choke, I guess.
What?
But what if it was like an eye shape, and then the eye was spiral? You showed me a picture of a spiraling eye when we were sitting there the first time.
Yeah, I think I had it.
Will you pull it up?
I don't know if that works.
Let's just pull...
I love how silent everyone in the room is right now. They're all like, Shane, shut the fuck up. They go, approve one of these so we can make money.
For a laugh.
Money.
Something different.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna shit myself, so I'm gonna go do that really fast.
Yeah, go with diarrhea. I'll diarrhea right here.
Thank you so much.
This is giving me too much.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Just under $1 million too.
Oh my god.
And then the next two are really cool because it's your new logo pressed in.
All right.
Feelings involved.
Hey, I'm getting sicker and sicker.
So much music that is all copyrighted.
Too. So like,
Probably.
it's gonna be. I mean, I already know. We just keep getting more extra.
Probably.
Okay. Now we're going to go to after this music, hopefully.
Summer.
Nope, there's so much music. Okay, so now we're having the talk with Morgan. We're finally at this part.
The guy at the gate.
Wait a minute. He's young. I don't know his name, but she liked him.
I'm like, Paris such a... You can have my leftovers. They're still clean. I don't know where it's going. I like how we're changing ideas right now. It's awesome.
I don't know why. I just didn't love those, and I didn't want to lie.
Oh, but you can't lie. I didn't like him either. I was waiting for your response, and then I was going to tell you I hated it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so, well, Jeffree just didn't want to hurt her feelings then, which I respect.
This happens all the time. It's just things don't translate always, but she's done a lot so far that she's killed, but some things just don't translate. Let me see real quick on your butt. Sure. Okay, so on a real note, we all love makeup, but makeup can be very crazy, and the makeup community is gnarly. Just like the beauty community in general, sometimes can be very kind of like...
It's ironic being told this by Jeffree Star, the one that shit starts the most and starts most evilness.
And I obviously
But yeah, it's
have
a
no
really
idea what's
evil
actually going
community.
on and
It's
what
a
you
really
guys are
evil
talking about,
community.
what's transpired.
Because of
since-
why? You.
Did you feel like you were one of them, or like
Oh,
you felt
no.
like the misfit? Because I always felt like I'm like
I was the one out. They
Yeah.
could tell that my like foundation like wasn't on my neck, like, but it was weird. Like it wasn't even beauty people on the trip, so I'm assuming that all the beauty people kind of gave up on going because they're so bad.
Andrew.
Yeah.
We did.
We did. And then the pressure.
I feel
Once we put it on the
I feel like we haven't cracked the gimmick of the box, of the actual palette. Because like yours all have a reason. And I don't feel like this, even though I love it, I feel like I don't know what the reason is. So what is it? What's the gimmick?
What do you mean the reason? You've chosen the exact same box as every other palette he's made. It's gonna look like the other ones.
Like if it was a triangle, done, wrap it up, that's a gimmick. But we're not doing a triangle. We're doing just a box. Like what's setting it apart? What are people being like?
You
oh,
chose
fuck,
the
I have
same
to
shape,
get the coffin.
motherfucker!
I love this box, but like, is this gimmicky enough?
I was surprised you wanted it the last time.
I guess at that time, I hadn't played with so many palettes. Now I know so much, like, I wish I could go back in time and, like, change my reactions to... The brown swatch is, like, fucking so good. But I didn't know that.
I mean,
Yeah, I think so, right? So I was just like...
Maybe don't rush into making a palette when you know fuck all about it then. Because clearly you're not saying that you hate it.
Now I look at that footage and I'm like, bitch, that's so fucking good. I just know more now.
Whoa.
That round is so fucking.
Who would have known?
She's a guru.
You would know
Is
more
there like a
when you
list
try
of boxes
more.
somewhere? The other thing that I wanted, and I didn't want this to sound like I'm shaming people who get things done, but all of those girls are like trying to get in her head about getting her to do things.
Oh my,
like
well they all make me.
lips and fillers and a lot of things that like I just, she's too insecure.
Well, things like that, they like want me to do like fillers, but they also like make your Instagram look like this. You need to only take pictures with photographers. You need to do all these things to your videos. And I told Channel that, and he was like, do not absolutely do that.
My head hurts.
So they just like, I feel like my brain has like a floss in it, and they're like,
Okay, more.
well versed. Now we're talking about language. Add another hand in there and call it a Sunday.
only if it's the guy from the game.
Yeah, okay. Have his number. See, I'm freaking out here because there's only so I don't want to push you to do something, right? When you picked this, I was actually a little shocked weeks ago.
Okay, so far this is.
Yeah.
That could be really cool.
It feels good to me. This feels like the right size, the right shape.
Ooh, okay. Because I'm telling you guys,
Well, I mean, this is just going to show then that, like, Jeffree isn't advising Shane, and Shane doesn't know what he's doing. So it's like, Jeffree's just like, when you picked that one, I hated it. Which means I hate this palette. Like, advise him a little bit.
really shook that he picked this.
Yeah.
I thought it should be something crazier or something more.
Not Jeffree
that I
throwing
don't
him
wanna,
under the
like,
bus.
push or tell him
Oh,
what to
push me
do.
off the
The
fucking
girls are
cliff.
fighting.
Literally, we know each other so well now, you could be like, that's bad. I know we're older, but like seeing two people.
Sorry, this is such a crazy back and forth. Focus on one topic, please. Oh my god.
I'm offended.
Who have stayed around for a while.
See this fucking skin? What, baby? Yes, he said same. Oh my god.
It's coming around.
Oh my god, was that a little drop of confidence? Morgan, write down the date and time. Sunday, April 14th at 8:43 p.m. Shane gave himself a compliment. Okay, what were you saying?
Hey, Pink.
I'm like mad because I should have pushed for the pyramid earlier.
The pyramid equally looks shit too. I can't wait. It's gonna be within the next couple minutes. I can't wait to see Andrew give the edit on what he thinks it should look like, because fuck me, who would have thought the genius and surprise was gonna be Andrew, who saved the entire fucking
too late
thing.
and I have to settle for something we don't want to do. I'd rather just not do it and push it. But if we have the ability to try to bang out one more idea at the last fucking second, full anxiety, then I'm down to have Anna try.
Anxiety, the house down, Houston,
You know,
I'm
we're
deceased
down to
Pebbles
the fire,
McQueen.
But it's like, who can someone from the art department come in tomorrow? Who can help us design this? This is like, what are you doing tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? Like, this is like full panic.
Yeah.
We need some options because this is the next meeting is final product. So I'm mad at myself for not pushing it. I just
That looks so bad.
I was like, okay, maybe I think it's too literal. Like, let's fuck it, you know?
Literally, next time spit in my face.
But this is
You're stupid.
Oh my god, not them turning on each other.
Step.
I was sitting here like, should I do it on camera and spit right now? I was like, no, you might freak out. I was about to spit in your face. I'm like, are we there yet? Like, should I do that?
See, I thought we were already there, so this is a shock to me too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they'll never do it again, sir.
And that feeling was like that.
Look at all the, these are all Nate's kids, all 4 of them. Drop Delicious, Daddy, and Da Vinci. And now Morgan. It's so cool that we adopted you.
You can get on all 4.
That's my job. Step in line, girl.
If you don't love it, there's no reason for us to make it. You know, if you're on the fence about it, it's not good enough, and we need to come up with something better, and that's just the way that it goes. But on that note, there are timelines that we have to keep in mind. You know, if we want this to release when we want it to release, the decisions need to be made.
Yes, you better give authority, sexy. Oh, so is this when fucking Andrew comes and saves the day with his version of the design? Hit us with it, Andrew.
Okay. So we have been spending a couple hours just fucking around with palette ideas. So we got an email like an hour after we got back from Anna, and she was like, I'm at this new factory, I got all these boxes, these are my new ideas. Literally, she did it in like an hour. It was crazy. And we really liked the idea. I think you came up with that. Or did you come up with that?
Can you go back to us? You had like a drawing or something on there.
Wait, yeah, that's cool.
Shit, nobody's ever done.
So then she sent us that, and Andrew was doing it on Photoshop. So I guess we're just gonna keep working on this and then send it to them.
So Andrew was the one who came up with the design and designed it. So he deserves full credit.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Because look how much they were struggling.
Like, hi, here's our idea. I don't know. I feel like Jeffree would be down for this.
I can't believe Shane knows so much about beauty now. I'm a little shook.
Oh, he was all in. He's begs to do my makeup every day.
I love it.
Ah.
Is the master swatching?
Yeah.
Half the world thinks Shane face-tuned his last Coachella photo.
Isn't that crazy?
I love it. I think people can't get over it because your skin is like really snatched.
Okay, update. I just did my first official full beat where I shaved my face and I did the whole thing. And I feel like it looks pretty good.
Oh, it looks really good.
Wait, you're not lying?
It looks like you got lip injections.
He watches hours
Yes!
of videos a day and spends hours on his
Diva,
face
diva,
every day.
diva,
I like
diva.
because people maybe thought, is it a joke? Is he serious? And now it's like, oh fuck. Like every week or two, I think it's like Shane's saying,
We were thinking, wow, is it a joke? And then he played with makeup for 2 weeks and we went, oh, this diva is committed. Then why did he drop it immediately after releasing the palette? Just admit that it's a cash grab.
better and better, and people are getting a little fearful.
Okay, time for the big reveal. Wait, you haven't seen it either.
No.
Wait.
Okay, 3, 2. Whoa! It's weird seeing Andrew in like makeup. Whoa, if you put a wig
That
on,
eyeshadow
it
application is horrible.
Whoa, oh my god. Wait, what the heck?
This is probably the best skin I've ever done.
Dude, that's actually crazy. That's cool, man. You're good.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
It's so crazy to think that it started out with the red. Watch it.
Whoa, this is like.
Yes, diva.
I was gonna hide it too. I wasn't gonna post anything or whatever, but then I'm like, well, maybe I should have people be like,
Whoa,
by the
what's
time the
happening?
series starts to roll
Yeah.
out, people aren't shitting on me instantly. Like,
Yeah.
I want people to be like, wait, do you?
Yes. Oh, good morning. Hi, guys. Pretty Andrew.
How are you doing?
Have you guys seen anything yet?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that feels kind of like 2.0.
We're ready. We're running both palettes side by side.
Oh, that is so epic. Oh my god.
Conspiracy and controversy.
All right, so we're getting some music, but let's get to the ending. Oh, okay, so the ending of this,
Sick.
this is all copyrighted, is with them going into the lab, like they did when it was Blue Blood, and they look at all the they look at all the workers and they're like, oh, we are such hard workers, while they look at people actually putting in hard labor work, and then they hug and they're so emotional. That pig shit looks so bad, actually, in theory. Alright, let's see. So he's crying, and he's like, oh my god, all my hard work. all your hard work. These people are incredibly out of touch. Okay, so they're not even showing us the fucking palette. Like, look at this. They're crying, like, overlooking the actual workers doing the hard work. What the fuck? Could you be any more out of touch? What is going on? Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, Lord. Let me know your opinion. Let's talk about this one down below. And yeah, Andrew's the one that deserves the credit. I will stand up for him here. I will see him in the next one.